All right, guys, here's one of our favorite hip openers here. We're gonna start down in a lunge position here. A couple things that I want you to keep in mind as you start this. One, back foot is gonna be active, meaning we're gonna be up on the toe. We're not gonna be flat on the top of our foot here. So up on the toes here. We're still gonna prioritize our rib cage pelvic position here. So as I come forward, I'm gonna come down, bring my hands down to the ground here, and I'm gonna really open up that back hip. I'm going to start with some seesawing right-left here, and I really like to use this as a way for us to kind of diagnose where that tightness is in the hip. If I roll out to my left here and I feel some stiffness on the lateral side of my hip, then I know that that needs some love. If I roll to my right, same thing. If my adductor groin is real tight and stiff there, that's going to give me an idea of where I need to hit some soft tissue work. From here, I'm going to hit some contract and relax now. So I'm going to squeeze my left glute. I'm going to drive the hip forward. I'm going to 1, 2, 3. On my 3, I'm going to take an inhale in. I'm going to exhale and release the glute and that breath together. From here, I'm going to take a couple deep breaths in. In that relaxed position, allowing that hip to fall more open into extension. And think about an 8 to 10 count here, guys, and we're going to do another contract and relax. 1, 2, 3, driving that hip forward, inhale, and release and relax. And let that hip fall open. Now ideally, guys, as we hit that contract and relax, we're going to get just a little more, we're going to feel a little more kind of passive range in that hip. After a couple rounds of that, you can do 2 to 5 of those if you want. We're going to drop our palms down to the ground. I'm going to floss that quad out now. So I'm going to straighten that leg. I'm going to squeeze the quad, squeeze the glute. I'm going to inhale in at the top and then exhale down. Inhale in. And I'm going to repeat for 10 here. Good there, guys. A couple other things to think about here. Always connecting our breath to our movement, guys. So make sure, like I said, inhales in as we straighten that leg, exhale back down. My forward leg, this heel's always going to stay down to the ground. That's really going to mobilize this hip into some deep hip flexion as I work through here, and I'm going to work that ankle through some dorsiflexion as well. So whether it's my forward leg or my back leg, both legs are really going to get some benefit here. Obviously, we're going to hit both sides with both legs back into extension here. Give it a shot and see how you feel.